Midnight call from myself. Have you ever answered a call from yourself? It happened to me last night, right as the clock struck midnight. The voice on the other end was unmistakably mine, yet it carried an urgency that sent chills down my spine. "I need your help," it pleaded, echoing the desperation I had only ever experienced in my recurring nightmare. This nightmare always peaks at 3:17 a.m., a time that has haunted me for years as I wake up in a cold sweat, heart pounding against my chest. When the voice mentioned this time as my deadline, the hairs on my neck stood on end. As the minutes ticked by, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. I locked every door, closed every blind, but the sensation only grew stronger. My phone buzzed with messages from unknown numbers, each one more cryptic than the last, each timestamped with 3:17 a.m. My own voice continued to call, growing more frantic, more panicked, as if I was trying to reach myself from a place I couldn't comprehend. I felt trapped in a loop, a twisted reflection of my own life that was slipping through my fingers. Desperate to break free, I dug into the mystery. I searched for any link between my nightmare and these calls. My search led me to an old online forum where others had experienced similar occurrences, describing an entity capable of mimicking voices and preying on their fears. One post stood out, detailing a ritual to confront the entity head-on, warning that it must be done precisely at 3:17 a.m. I prepared myself, knowing that whatever I faced could be more terrifying than my darkest dreams. When the time came, I followed the ritual, chanting words I barely understood. The air grew frigid, and the shadows in my room seemed to stretch and twist. Suddenly, I was face to face with an apparition that wore my face but had hollow, empty eyes. It screamed in agony, a sound that reverberated through my very soul. As the clock ticked past 3:17, the figure dissolved into nothingness, leaving behind a profound silence. Now, I no longer dream, but every night, my phone rings at midnight, a reminder that some parts of this nightmare may never truly end.